Today I would like to talk regarding the fasting and lactating women. As you know, during Ramadan, fasting hour may exceed 12 hours. We have to give some advices and tips for the lactating woman. Before I start my talk, I would like to emphasize that the lactating lady has a license to break her fasting according to the Islamic rules. Because if there is any harm for her or for her baby, she has to break her fasting. Generally speaking, the baby in the first 6 months of life is totally dependent on the mother breastfeeding. And the woman, to satisfy the feeding requirements of her baby, she should produce at least 750 milliliter of milk per day. To produce all this amount of milk, she has to take at least 3.5 or 4 liter of fluid. So if she will be fasting more than 12 hours a day, there might be a reduction in the milk production. So the lady is advised, if her baby is still in the first 6 months of life, to break her fasting. Also, if the baby above the 6 months and you decided to fast, you have to take a good amount of fluid after the iftar time. You have to take at least 1 big glass of water each hour, and you will be careful to take a lot of fluid which enrich the milk production, like nuts, like sugary juices. All this will help you and stimulate the milk production. It is advised also that you will calculate the caloric intake, because for lactating women, she needs more than 500 calories above the daily requirements for any lady. Also, you have to know the actual weight of your baby before fasting, and put it in the weigh scale and know how much weight of your baby. And then if you started fasting after 5 or 7 days, you have to weigh your baby again. If you notice that there is no increase in the baby weight, or there is loss on the baby weight, this means that the baby started to be affected by your fasting, and at this moment you have to break your fasting. Also, you should notice that if the baby during the daytime not satisfied by the breast milk, always crying, there is signs of dehydration, the napkin is not full by the urine, all these are considered as a signs of dehydration, and you have to visit the doctor. You have to break your fasting, because as I told in the beginning, if there is any harm for the baby or for the mother, there is a license from the Islamic rules to exhibit, to break your fasting, and then you will compensate it later in another day.